Lakers win. Here's a pass and a give and go underneath to Baker. He turns, brings it out in front. Detlef Schrempf crashes the lane to tie it up at 2. Missed it, tips it up, and it goes in. Great recovery. Beautiful play by Schrempf. Ori double drive in deep, throws the ball to Shaq. Goes through his hands over to Jones. Jones drives the base 16-footer. Good shot under severe duress from Hersey Hawkins. Length of court pass intercepted by the great Eddie Jones. Jones in the front court with the Lakers up by 2. Gives the ball to Fox. Pass under to Shaq. Slam dunk. Basket counts. Foul McIlvaine.
Boy, how fast did Shaq get off the floor on that one. Rick Fox gets the pass from Eddie Jones, and then Rick gives it to Shaquille. And Shaquille to the rim. And that's just a nice play by Rick Fox. Foul on Jim McIlvaine, and he'll pick up a few more of those before this game's over.
Some of them intentional. O'Neal at the line. Not the greatest free thrower in the league. And he proves it right there. He backs in. He's down the middle. He's a big kid. He throws it up, and it goes in and out. The rebound, Detlef Schrempf lay it up and missed. Rebound put in by Baker. No Laker rebounding.
That's the thing. The Lakers are not taking care of the defensive glass.
8-6, the Lakers are in front. You can't give a team 3 layup shots in a row. Here's the ball out in front to Ori. He fires. It's on the way for 3. It's an air ball. Air ball by 10 feet. With the ball in the front court, Hawkins dribbles in deep all the way to tie it up.
Now, did that shot from Robert Horry seem like it was blocked to you, Chick?
No.
It didn't seem like it was blocked to me, but yet it fell at least 5 feet short.
That's what I said. I don't understand it. We had a good angle on it, too. Here's the ball knocked loose from Van by Hawkins. Van Exel gets it back. The Lakers are giving up 4 in a row. Shaq's got the ball and then fumbles it at the baseline near the corner. Brings it out in front to Van Exel. 5 in the 24. Van Exel's three-pointer is good over Hawkins. And the Lakers jump back with a three-pointer and lead it 11-8. Intentional and not called.
Yeah, the official's going to have to clean that up right away.
Payton with the ball. Payton down the middle. Payton in deep. Throws it up. It's no good. Rebound tip. Taken in Baker. Baker scores. And the Laker rebounding is left in L.A. Bounce pass down the floor intended for Shaq. Knocked away and out of bounds by Shaq.
Now, that was a tough pass for Shaq to handle. It was a bounce pass. Wasn't bad, but it was so low. A 7'1" guy doesn't bend over that easy.
Lakers lead at 11-10. Out in front, Payton, the three-pointer on the way, good. Payton, and they lead it 13-11. The Sonics have their first lead of the game, and the Lakers have their first timeout of the game. 17,072 going crazy here at Key Arena. Ori with it. In low to Shaq. He's in good. Count of it goes, and the foul's on McIlvaine. That's the thing that is good when Shaq does it, is even after they foul him intentionally. They got a lot of guys they can send out there to foul him intentionally today, and they're going to do it. But Shaq followed through.
Well, he's so strong, Chick, so quick, and he gets that kind of treatment every night, so he's accustomed to it, and he does an excellent job, I feel, of maintaining his composure.
I do, too. Free throw is good. Gives the Lakers a 16-15 lead. And we play with 6:15 left to play in the first quarter. Now Hawkins gives to Detlef Schrempf. Played at the University of Washington, was born in Germany. Pass knocked out of bounds by the clever-handed Eddie Jones. I don't know anybody in the league that touches more passes.
He gets his hands on quite a few passes.
Baker gives to Payton. Brilliant guard. And there's a dribble drive by Schrempf. Over in the corner, three-pointer, no good. Put up by Hawkins. Rebound to the big center, but he fumbled it away, and that McIlvaine couldn't hang on to. Here come the Lakers with the ball. Van Exel penetrating. He's in deep. He lays it off at the baseline. Here comes Shaq. Slam dunk. That is a brilliant play by Van Exel.
Boy, you see how quick Nick pushed the ball up the court. That keeps the defense off balance. It doesn't allow them to set up. When you just walk it up, obviously the defense has time to get back and get set.
Now they give it off to Kobe. Hadn't had a shot yet. Over the sideline. Handling it over there is Jones. Dribble drive down the middle. Oh, he throws a horrible pass. It bounces off the shoulder of Shaq. Picked up and underneath the reverse layup and a great try. No good, Jones, but it's tipped up and in and put in by who
Kobe.
It in? Kobe, I thought. Yeah. All right. Kobe gets it. Great play. And the Lakers lead it 20-17. Pass out of front. That's a three-pointer to tie it. It's good by Hawkins.
Well, that's what Vin Baker does. He commands the double team, leaves the perimeter.
And we're all tied at 20. 4.5 to play in the first quarter. Ori for three. Bryant for three, and he makes it. He'll make them all night if they're leaving that open. Believe me, he will. Ball in low to Ori. Dribble drive underneath. Lays it to Shaq. He's under the basket. Puts it up, missed it. Tips it up and in. Fine follow through. Second effort as fast as a little guard could make it.
Well, he just overpowered Sam Perkins on that tip in.
He'll overpower anybody that gets in his way. Now it's 25-22. 3:14 to play in the quarter. The Lakers lead it. Payton around a pick by Perkins. Payton in low, throws it up, and the count it goes. It goes. He's fouled. That's a great shot. Unbelievable shot.
That's 2 fouls on the big fella, Shaquille, so he's going to have to leave the ball game. Elden Campbell already up off the bench. That's just a good play by Gary Payton to get a three-point opportunity.
All right, to tie the game now, an opportunity for Payton. Payton in the ball game as they shoot their first free throw of the game, and we've played 9 minutes. Shaq out with 2 fouls. Free throw no good. Rebound Elden Campbell. They need a big game out of Elden today. Also in is Horry. Jump shot no good. I shouldn't say Horry went out of the ball game, and coming in to replace him is Corey Blunt.
Yeah, nice pull-up jump shot by Nick Van Exel from about 16 feet.
Van Exel with 5 points. Jones with 6. Laker forwards have not scored a point in the game. Here's a dribble drive. Oh, Payton in deep. Throws it up. Missed it. Rebound is off. The Lakers dodged a bullet there, and Blunt's got the ball to midcourt to Eddie Jones. Dribble drive down the middle. He's going the distance. He lays it up and in. Outstanding performance.
Boy, you talk about taking it and taking it quick. He split 2 good defenders.
That's the biggest lead of the ball game, and it forces a timeout call. And when we come back, hey, Jerome Kersey playing for Seattle will come in.
And the Lakers know all about Jerome Kersey as he was with them last season. But right now with 2:26 to play, the Lakers up by 5. 29-24 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Kersey in low. Sam shot no good. Rebound is off. Free ball taken by Payton down the middle. Didn't shoot the 8-foot jumper. Gives to Shrimp, who hits a 20-footer. In the period, the Lakers lead by 3. Cross court to Perkins. Perkins holds it. Baseline to Kersey. Not a bad shooter from right there. Is he? He put it in. Half a game separates these clubs. Seattle's got the better record. Dribble drive. Shrimp out in front. Give the ball to Payton. Almost intercepted by the little guy Van Exel. Payton in deep. Puts it up. Lost the ball as he went up. The rebound is off. Here come the Lakers 3-on-2. Van Exel in the middle. Bryant to the right. Van Exel 3. It's good. Van Exel knocks home another three-pointer, his second of this ball game.
What?
He hadn't shot, of course, in the second quarter. He's against Ellis. Ellis not the greatest defender in the league. Jump shot by Jones. He's got 10 points. Nice play, and he still squawks at the referee that he was fouled. Ellis is not a good defender.
And that's the good thing for the Lakers to do, attack him.
Greg Anthony's in the ball game, playing the point now. That means Payton is out. Here's the ball into Davis. We got the big man, Baker. He's still got it. Comes out in front, gives the ball to Ellis. He fires in a hurry. Got it. That's a three-pointer.
Like I said, if you're not there when he catches it, you're late.
And the Lakers lead it 40-39. It's going to stay like this all day. Well, that's the way the standings have been between these two all year. Van Exel bounced the ball to Shaq. He's underneath. He puts it up and puts it in. Shaq had to dig out the low pass, and he did it nicely. 42-39, and O'Neal now with 13 points. The ball to Campbell. Jones in low. They go to Shaq. Bounce pass back to Jones underneath. That's a heck of a shot. He put it up, I believe, with the left hand.
Left-hand shot.
Coming in from the right side. I've never seen him do that before, Stu. Have you?
Nice play by Eddie Jones, and he's having a remarkable half.
It was a nice pass from Shaq. Here's the ball down the middle of Ellis, and he is fouled by Fisher in the act of shooting. 2 more shots. Lakers have a 5-point lead, but
it'll be cut down because Dale Ellis is going to the free throw line to shoot 2 when we return. 6:51 to go in the half. Lakers up by 5 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Here's Percy Hawkins. Hawkins in low to Anthony. Anthony to free throw line area to Baker. Comes in deep. Throws it up and in. Baker. Nice. 45-43. 6 minutes to play in the first half. The Lakers have the ball in the lead. Campbell with it. Chick Hearn with Stu Lance. In low to Shaq. He turns. He banks in another one. His percentage from the floor must be very, very high.
Well, first of all, Vin Baker's now trying to guard him, and that's obviously an impossibility.
Well, they're going to put everybody in the team on him if they can.
Yeah, all of them got 6 fouls to use, huh?
That's right. Anthony's got the ball. The Lakers by 4. 5.5 minutes left to play in the period, and Baker's got it outside. He is not a three-point shooter. He might be a 2 from there. He is a 2 from there. Why did I say he wasn't a good three-point shooter? Because he's not made one this year. 47-45, the Lakers lead it. Jones brings it over to Fox. Fox has got to give some offense. He's got the ball, takes it back into Campbell. Out in front to Jones. Touch pass to Fisher. Fisher into Shaq. Shaq 12 feet to the left of the goal. Turns and scores. What has he made and how many shots, please? All right, coming with the ball, and it's 49-45. Here's a pass underneath and a foul. It's Shaq's third of the game.
Yeah, and that one happened, I think, Chick, because going down the floor, Shaq lost sight of Vin Baker, and then all of a sudden Vin Baker was getting the ball in the middle of the key, and Shaq had to turn and foul him. So that was just a defensive breakdown by the Lakers' Shaquille.
Fisher and Shaq out of the game. Shaq with his third foul. That's all you see of him. 5 minutes left to play in this half.
But that would have been a good time for Shaq just to give up a concession basket.
Yeah.
2 points were not worth the third foul with 5 minutes to go in the half.
Free throw by Baker, good? No. Hits the heel, comes off, no good.
Now, you see why he's a bad free throw shooter is he's got a terrible hitch in his shot. Vin Baker takes it up to his head, stops it, and then shoots. That's a hitch, and when you do that, you're not going to be a good shooter.
Free throw is good this time with a lucky bounce. Baker backing in on Eldon. Eldon blocked 2 of his shots today. The ball to Payton. That's a 3 if it goes. It didn't come close. The rebound is off, however. And at the baseline, Eddie Jones gets it, goes around Baker, dribbles behind his back. Eddie, where you going? I'm going all the way. Chick and give to Kobe. Kobe's outside jumper, spins in and out. Rebound, Eldon. Score underneath. Boy, Eldon has done a job. That's why I was surprised they brought Shaq back with 2 fouls so early in that quarter.
Eldon has brought his A game today, and it's a good thing.
Payton's back in the ball game. Van Exel looks, takes it in low to Campbell against Baker. Out to Jones, drives the lane, in deep. That's a great play if it goes in, and it went in. Oh, that was a nice hang shot, wasn't it?
Eddie is doing a great job today of catching the defenders running at him and taking him off the dribble.
54-48. Here's a pass the other end. They throw it up. They bank it in. Ellis. That's a pretty nice sub to have in it. Here's a pass front court to Kobe. Dribble in deep. Comes underneath. Backhand layup is good. What a play.
Acrobatic.
He's just a baby. They feed him pap in the morning. Payton with the ball. 56-50. 3:10 left to play in the period. Here's a dribble drive by Payton. He's in deep. He's going to try to draw a foul. No. Brings it over for a 3-pointer. It's good. Hersey Hawkins. 56-53. And the Lakers have Jones with the ball. They swing it over to Van Exel, and Van Exel in the corner near the baseline to Kobe. And the Lakers are standing and telling each other what to do. If they don't know the play, they ought to get out their playbook. There's a jump shot by Kobe from 18 that's no good, off the fingertip on the rebound of Campbell. It goes to Payton. Payton and his team trails by 3, and now they trail by 1. That's a great pass by Payton to Baker. Dribble drive, Jones underneath, put it up, basket count, score. Boy, is this a nice ball game to watch. Everybody is giving 100%.
Eddie Jones is showing everybody in the Northwest why he's the man today, as he is really doing the job.
Okay, let's pause 10 seconds with the score 58-55, the Lakers. Pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Lakers Basketball Network. He's up by Baker. Playing the post inside is Campbell. Kobe loses Baker. His 20-footer is no good. The rebound is to Detlef Schrempf. Schrempf coming up with another rebound. That's at least 7 for him. Down the middle, it's out in front to 3-point shooting. Detlef Schrempf, good. To Payton. Payton fakes it, 10 on the clock. Payton's going to shoot an 18-footer. Looks good, is good. They lead it by 3. Their biggest lead of the game. 61-58. 29 seconds left to play in the first half. 61-58, and the ball out to Horry. He fires a 3. He didn't come close. The rebound is off. Baker had it, knocked loose, and a foul on Eldon Campbell. 2 shots.
Now that one I didn't think was a foul, Chick. Eldon jumped up and just swings from behind and knocks the ball free. I had a great angle, and it seemed like there was space between the 2 players, but the foul was called. That sends Baker to the line. 20 seconds to play. Sonics up by 3. George Karl sending in a couple of players, one David Wingate, so that he can keep some of his starters out of foul trouble with 20 seconds left to play.
The free throw by Baker is good. Wingate comes in. His first name is David. And Perkins comes in. Kersey is going to go out. And so is Detlef Schrempf. All right, here's the ball back to Baker. They have a 4-point lead. There's been a switch here in the last 3 minutes of about 10 points. The next one is good. And it's 63-58. Now we have got 17 seconds to work for the last shot. You don't give them another chance to score. Run that clock down. Van Exel probably will be the shooter. Van Exel gives it off to Kobe. 6 on the clock. They might not get a shot. Campbell's got it. Out of front. Van Exel's got to shoot it. He beats the clock. No good. Horrible play by the Los Angeles Lakers in the last 17 seconds.
Yeah, they didn't even get a shot. I don't even count Nick's last attempt as a shot. They hold him the ball for the last shot, obviously, and don't get it. And the Sonics into half with a 5-point lead, 63-58. The Lakers in this second half, obviously, going to have to do better.
The Lakers didn't score a point in the last 2:28 after Eddie made that great drive. Anyway, the score at the half, 63-58. The Sonics over the Lakers. Back with more in a minute on the Lakers Basketball Network.